Testing mic. Okay, there. Seems to be working now. Anywho, hello, and welcome. It is the 17th? No, 15th. June 15th. Happy June 15th, everybody. We have not been on Star Rail in... I don't think since I finished doing all the main story. So it's been at least a week. Maybe 2. When did I finish it? I want to say I finished playing through the story on like the 7th or the 10th. Not entirely sure. But that's neither here nor there. Just a reminder that I do have a Discord, and it's where I let people know what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it. We're live on Twitch TV/Sheet Streams right now, but if you are watching this on my YouTube channel, Dan Sheets on YouTube, then that's where you go to watch this kind of content live. And the Discord is where I let people know when I'm going live. So, in recent Twitch news, I did a reaction to the Sandrone animated short, The Final Gift. Maybe when I edit this later for YouTube, I'll put a little link to the thumbnail of that somewhere on screen right now. There we go, making more work for editor me. But, that's just some content. And related to that content, we will be doing a big live stream event in anticipation of Sandrone's character trailer. When her character trailer drops, I'm going to do a whole big live stream where instead of just reacting to her trailer, I'm going to react to all the Luna character trailers because I did not react to them as they came out, even though I probably should have. And I actually don't think I've reacted to too many character trailers because I think I stopped somewhere around the time of the release of Natlan because I kind of just didn't feel motivated to. Not to mention there was a lot of controversies going around with like the VAs on the work refusal and whatnot. But that's all in the past, and we can start moving on towards the future. Alright, today we're going to do this Pixel Plane Rumble thing. No clue what this is about. It says casual and gameplay demo. It's going to be around for 28 more days, which means we probably have a lot of time to finish it. I have no clue how long it's going to take. It might be 2 hours, it might be 4. These events tend to not be that long when they don't have any story tied to them. That being said, the anniversary event was very long, and I don't think it'll be on the same par as that length. So, without further ado, I'm just going to get straight into it. Pixel Plane Rumble. Converse with Nihilix. In Duo Mention City. When does this take place if Nihilix is in Duo Mention City? Shouldn't she be isolated on Inkford Hermitage? So this obviously is probably one of the non-canon events, because I don't believe this one shows up on Fate's Atlas anywhere, if I remember correctly. Because like we have So Laugh the Masses, and then there's Blood of the Lone Wolf. Then we have Life Below the Living, and there's nothing here. Unless it's like taking place all the way over here. Which is a big noper. We got the Wispe War Saga and even the Wispe War Saga is on here, but this Pixel Plane thingy is not. Now that I think about it, the anniversary event isn't on here either. So this is just going to be a little bit of a one-off. I probably don't even need to stream this one. But we're going to anyway. Maybe this event is going to give us more reason for us to suspect that Nihilix is Aha. I've actually started to listen to some of what the lore people have to say about the whole Nihilix is Aha theory. Not a lot of them have talked about how I mentioned like the names of the missions where we first meet Nihilix, and about how those missions are like very auspiciously named all the way back in 4.1. But that's neither here nor there.
Leisure comes easy. Pity that I struggled to keep my sights on the present.
Oh, this game's lagging. There we go. But yeah, the most recent development in the Nihilix is Aha theory that I think is actually very interesting, is that people have been pairing the Asat Pramod or en route saying that the Elation has been dead for a long time. People have been taking that quite literally, or I guess less literally, is in one interpretation of saying that, what if an Aeon descends? could, like an Aeon, go back to being a normal human? We don't really know. And, like, even Aha with the Phantom Moon says that they're going to give away their authority to somebody else. So what happens to Aha in that instance? Who knows? Well, that's enough of that speculation. Let's go talk to the lady that may or may not be Aha. Can, for Aha's sake, you're finally here. It's a long story. Take a look at this letter first. By opening this invitation, you have selected to join the killing game. Oh, that doesn't sound good. 99 contestants will massacre each other at Perdido Station. The sole survivor will win a chance to change their destiny. Because your reading speed is so fast, by the time you realize what you just saw, it is already too late. We just got sucked into a chain letter, didn't we? This letter feels like it's taunting me. Is it too late to back out? Which timeline's Perdido Station is this letter even talking about? You probably heard about it too. That bloody, dark, and cruel underground game. Exploiting human weakness. Desperate people. Are they making fun of the Squid Games? People are lured in by massive cash prizes, risking it all to participate and survive until the very end. So you're here to report, or you're here to gather material? No, I'm here to join! Ah, the ever-broken Helix. I was a bit strapped for cash a while back, and got tempted by the hefty bonus. Truth is, I couldn't help myself. Human weakness. Her balance is completely negative, according to what Perlux Corp had to say. But there's no way I can survive to the end on my own. Everyone's waiting to pounce. Like right now. This killing game has already started, the exact moment we stepped into the station. No need to keep hiding, broken-legged wolf. I can already smell the icy stench of expired bananas in the refrigerator. I knew nothing could get past that nose of yours. Technically, she's his old landlord, if you think about it. Since you chose to come here, you should have already made peace with the thought of getting dragged into the game, right? If you don't fight, you will die. This world is just that cruel yet beautiful. Sorry, please accept my challenge. What? Huh. They thought we'd just roll over and die. They're incredibly naive. Can. Use it to turn the tide. A pixel plane? Aren't you using the baseball bat? Yes, a pixel plane. Got a problem with that? Because this is a combat game where honor is on the line, and it's fight to the last person standing. Pixel plane rumble. Looks like I've got no choice but to fight. How did I get roped into this? I'm never answering a text message from her again. Don't underestimate a veteran's resolve. Can I believe you? I believe in your beginner's luck. What is this? Is it an Autobattler or something? I think we're winning. So I was the prey all along. Well, that's really flashy, and it's gonna be... I think this game needs a seizure warning. I completely lost. Hate to admit it, but I still lost. I don't think I really did anything. It's wish power. The pure passion you poured into that match made the pixel plane answer your call. Anyway, you wiped the floor with me on your first time. Your pixel plane plotting skills might just surpass mine. Oh, boom, Sparksy's here. Oh, if it isn't the guy who shot down my fudgin' pixel plane. I feel like that's a really poignant use of the word fudgin'. In the last game, and totally humiliated Sparksicle on stream. You're looking totally vulnerable right now. Heh, I already predicted your move, so I issued a challenge to Can precisely to lure you out. You little sneak. You schemed to ambush me, but I, Sparksy, have already predicted your prediction. Then I already predicted that you'd predict my prediction. Oh god. Is this really something to be proud of? Children, stop arguing. Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, it's the Gaming Sage! We did a side quest with this guy. The overt attacks and covert schemes, mutual deception, both the ugliness and nobility of human nature are laid bare in this game. I hosted the Pixel Plane Rumble just to see the spectacle like this. Why are you here? Well, he's a pixel plane enthusiast. We meet again. It's me, the producer of the pixel plane game. I was the one who drew Plane Arcadia's first pixel plane and watched it soar into the skies. I was also the one who watched it fade from the video game that took the cosmos by storm into total obscurity. Tempered by the market, my idealism is now more perfectly honed than ever. I finally get it. What players want is absolute victory. That is why I spent years deep in development, teaming up with Perdido Station to create this game, Pixel Plane Rumble. Only one winner can survive to the end and claim all the prize money. And only one winner gets the special prize of their very own pixel plane. My very own pixel plane. The organizers will record the winner's school and release a pixel plane skin. If it weren't for the lone wolf grandpa messing things up, I would have gotten my second limited edition skin by now. Oh, so you won last time. Or I guess the time before that. Pixel plane is packed with pros. Even without me around, you'd still lose to someone else. Shut up, you old washout. Quiet, you loser. And that's the gist of it. By the way, the winner will also get a cut of the profits from the sales of the skin. Get a cut? Like, forever? Can't imagine this. A pixel plane from fluffy collaboration rocketing baseball raccoon colors hovering over the Dual-Mention City. Don't you think that that's super awesome? As a comic artist, I think it's way too cool. But to win, you'll need more than just top-notch remote control skills. You need nerves of steel. So where are we supposed to find a candidate with both brains and brawn? Whatever shall I do with you? You're just eyeing those profits, aren't you? Haha, a penny saved is a penny earned. Every little bit adds up. At this rate, earning back the copyright fee for the Fluffy is just around the corner. Right, she doesn't even fucking own the copyright to the Fluffy? Oh, God, that's so stupid. Huh, then prove it to me. Survive to the end in your own way, and prove that whether you have what it takes to pilot the pixel plane. I think Silverwolf's gonna win at the end. Because Silverwolf was the one that helped him with his game in the story quest mission related to this guy. In the upcoming qualifiers, you'll be facing some real pros as your opponents. Every single one of them is gunning for a spot in the competition, so whatever you do, don't let your guard down. Pixel plane, bring it on. Heading to the depths of the tunnel. Take advantage of the qualifiers and experience a full round of Pixel Plane Rumble. The goal is to defeat every enemy you encounter, make it to the finals, and become the ultimate winner. Collect equipment along the way and enhance your Pixel Plane. Each Pixel Plane comes with one piece of core equipment. I installed this piece of damage-focused core equipment for the Unit 01, the Dip Pen Nib. Damage equipment, installed equipment deals 30 damage. When player's other equipment deals damage, this equipment gains speed boost for 1 second. 5-second cooldown. Aha, another excuse to procrastinate. She's highlighted a 2 because there's another stage that's blank. Alert, enemy attack, it's our first opponent. When forced into battle, the first to reduce their opponent's HP to 0 wins. All set, let's take the opponent. Observer in the gaps achieve. Stone Intuition successfully rescued. Observer in the gaps was eliminated. Nimble Plu was eliminated. Please no weaklings destroyed. 1960 Fine-Born Softboy is eliminated. Account deleted was... Okay, so these are the old online people. Cool, there's like a live update in the corner. Once the charge is complete, the equipment's ability will be triggered. The Dip Pen Nib's first ability deals damage. Let's show the opponent the power of our pen strokes. 30 damage. Tomorrow's the day I prove myself. Okay, so this looks like it's an Autobattler. What did they have? 5 damage every 4 seconds, and 2 damage every 6 seconds. Haha, this is the power of our pen. There are still open equipment slots. You can equip more equipment. Let's perform a sales platform check. Spend gold coins to purchase equipment. We have 4. These two pieces of equipment also deal damage, which lines up perfectly with our core, because our core equipment activates other equipment. When you have an open equipment slot, purchase equipment will be instantly installed automatically. Still have gold coins, so let's buy. So we do 5 damage every 3 seconds and 5 damage every 5 seconds. We're armed to the teeth. Now let's keep pushing forward. Equipping this much damage-focused equipment is more than enough to handle the opponent. Let's take him on head-on. It's a bit laggy. Oh, so this is Silver Wolf. Lag Fighter Radiant Starboy. A player dealing with insanely slow network. Maybe they live on the other side of the cosmos. So yeah, when the player's other equipment deals damage, this equipment gains 1 second, gains speed boost. So when this stuff does damage, it shortens the cooldown on ours, I guess. This piece of equipment is always fully charged. When the effect is triggered, it speeds up the dip pen nibs charge. Help a streamer in a room where it happens. Lost Girl, Fly Low. I recognize some of these names because I read the For Bubba Weekly. Anonymous Debater. Deals high damage all around. That's what we call a damage-focused equipment. Attempting to reconnect. Alright, I think we got this in the bag. Kind of fancy equipment they had. They had some of the same stuff we had and the last guy had. Deadline Slayer deals 10 damage every 5 seconds. Lucky, sometimes defeated enemy will even drop treasure. Don't mind if we take it. After the safe zone shrinks, the planes and the surviving contestants will... Oh, so this is like... It's PUBG or a Battle Royale as well. The planes surviving contestants will be enhanced. Obtaining more gold coins will give us a greater advantage. And more equipment slots, meaning we can install more equipment. Let's check our inventory. It's a piece of damage-focused equipment. Install. It's 10 every 5 seconds, 5 every 5 seconds. So yeah, this is just a better version of this, but we got the slot, so we might as well run both. How do I go back? Alright, spend gold coins. We have one more slot. Deals 10 damage. When adjacent equipment deals damage, increase this equipment's damage by 10. And then we have grants 10 shield. When the adjacent equipment generates shield, increase their... Okay, I think we want to buy this one. And I think we want to make it so that it's... So this is a 5 second. This is 5 second. 3 second. So we want it in between the 3 second and the 6 second one. Yeah, so every time this attacks, it's going to deal more damage. In the meantime, raising the core equipment level of Unit 01. Core level up. As the fierce battles between pixel planes flare up, survivors will gain the chance to enhance their planes or core equipment. Level up core equipment increases the effect of the corresponding core ability. Alright, so our core has gone from 30 damage to 60 damage, and it gets a 2 second speed boost instead of a 1 second. Eat my dust. Driving school instructor Speedy. Integrating their driving skills into mastering pixel planes, they dream of becoming the indomitable king of pixel plane. I think we're a little overpowered. We're just all in on damage. GG. I saw that the one that was triggering here, the cube, was up to like 70 damage by the time that battle ended. Alright. Got 4 coins. Obtaining duplicate equipment will increase their star rating. Interesting. Purchase this equipment to level it up. So now it's 10 damage every 3 seconds, which is really good. And now this is 10 damage every 5 seconds, which is also really good. It's an ice cream cone drill. It's a drill shaped like an ice cream cone. Which is our worst piece of equipment, by far. But level at 2 stars, it's as good as this thing is at 1 star. Emergency crash site. Loot through tiers, obtain 1 piece of equipment. Pencil sharpener. Okay. That upgrades our pencil sharpener, which is now 20 damage, and it still gets 10 whenever the adjacent equipment goes off. So that thing's gonna ramp up real fast. Look at this design. Stand-in combo, Terrane and Aquan. The faint silhouette of another player looms behind them. Rumor has it that such players are always drawn to one another. Instead of running away, you're approaching me. Well, how can I not defeat you without getting closer? Oh wow, they got some 3-star equipment up here. What does this do? 2,000 shield at the start of combat. We had to break through that shield. Non-anonymous user in the room where it happens, soloing the world. Well, look at how much our pencil sharpener is ramped up. It's doing 130 now every 5 seconds. 150. If we waste too much time in combat, we won't be able to keep up with the shrinking safe zone. Electromagnetic disturbances cause both sides to continuously lose HP. We better make this quick. Oh, they got us. That 2,000 shield is kind of nuts. We're still in the safe zone. We have 1 more slot now. That guy's going to be tough. What a strong opponent. Let's make a strategic retreat for now. Don't worry, you'll only be eliminated when your backup HP is deleted. The enemy is only to get tougher. We need to boost our combat power as quickly as possible. You can obtain rewards from the supply platform. Besides, you can't exactly buy anything if you go into the sales platform without gold coins on you. Let's select the supply platform first, and a steady rate of return brings much contentment. Power Clip. Deals 30 damage. The player's damage type equipment increases by 10. Oh, that's great. It's also 4 seconds, which means it's probably best to put this here. Because it'll go every 3 seconds, every 5 seconds, every 4 seconds. Because that'll ramp up our pencil sharpener really quickly. It's also just 30 damage every 4 seconds, which is just straight up better than our base weapon, to be honest. Alright. Witness a pixel plane crash into the tunnel wall due to careless maneuvering. There might still be some usable parts among the scattered debris. Loot through the tiers. Alrighty. Tide-turning specialist buster, an arrogant player with an absolute confidence in their own strength, obsessed with the adrenaline rush of turning the tables and claiming victory. I hope my opponent isn't too weak. Ooh, I can't wait to knock them down a few pegs. We got so much DPS here. We're all in on that DPS. They got 1,500 health, though. Got plenty of equipment that deal damage. Let's see what the Dibpednim can do. Severe Sparksicle. Brick level aberration, aberrant brick. We're basically doing 100 damage a second sometimes. Got 8, so we can go to the sales with it. Supply platform, obtain 4 gold coins. Got 8. Uses 8 burn. I don't know what that means. This is just an upgrade to our clock. It's 20 damage every 5 seconds. Mung Bean Soda. Let's do one refresh. Top-notch flat top brush. Deals 30 damage when other equipment gains damage. This equipment also gains damage. It's also got 3 seconds. Okay, I want to sell this. Put this here. This is every 3 seconds. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds. So yeah, now we have another brush. So this is doing 30, and whenever anything else gains damage, this is going to gain damage. So our pencil sharpener is going to sharpen our flat top brush. I think we've already found a combo. Another crash site. Glittering golden pixel plane crashed into the ground. Its gold-plated shell is brimming with ostentatious opulence. A hunch tells you there must be something good inside. Loot through the tears! Obtain 1 piece of 2-star damage equipment. And we got another flat top brush. So, deals 30 when other equipment is damaged, gains the same damage. What does it do now? 3 seconds. Now it's base 60. Oh, we're going to start dealing so much damage. Old Timer Singafar. Hey, I think we did some Cosmicon roll-on against this character way back when, in the very first Cosmicon event. They write every victory and defeat into poetry, gradually attaining the state of mind unfazed by the glory of disgrace. How about sparring with me? Oh, they got a lot of equipment up here. 20 damage every 4 seconds. Look at this. 240 every 3 seconds. We are doing so much damage. I bid you farewell. I think we have a good combo here. So our pen did 690 damage, but 750. This flat top brush is peak. Our pencil sharpener is nothing to scoff at either. It's doing 280, but I think as the battle goes on, it will pass up everything but the brush, because the brush is gaining damage whenever this is gaining damage. So this is starting at a higher damage threshold and gaining more damage. If we get this to 3 stars, I think our plane is going to be complete. And our run is going to be basically a freebie. Okay. Obtain equipment, uses burn. I still don't know what burn is. We got the Mung Bean Soda now. There's only 10 members left. Alright, next up is the final zone. What is burn? Uses 6 burn. Ooh, that's some fancy equipment here. Grants speed boost to all burn type equipment for 2 seconds. Triggers other burn. Okay, so burn's another type. When the player triggers speed boost, increase 30 shield for all shield type equipment. When the player deals damage, grants speed boost to any other pieces of equipment. Oh. That's pretty good. Closed loop circuit. When the player deals damage, grant speed boost to any one piece of equipment. So yeah, let's just try this out. And we can core level up. The fierce battles between the pixel planes flare up. Survivors will gain the chance to enhance their plane cores. Level up core equipment. Alrighty. Now we deal 120 damage base. Whenever our player's other equipment deals damage, this equipment gains speed boost for 3 seconds. All-rounder Shush. Wait, Shush is playing? the drinksmith of the Astral Express. You have no idea why they're here either. It is an honor to battle you. So I wonder what this will give speed boost to. Alright, which side is better? Oh, we are just crazy. I need to upgrade my drivers. I do too, but my computer's out of date. Look at that, 1660 from our primary weapon. And the brush is still doing another 960. This is like the full health of some of the planes we were just fighting. We also have one burn, whatever that means. Honey machine oil uses 4 burn. I mean, don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. Our brush is already 3 stars. This gives us the 3-star pencil sharpener, so it starts at 40 now. And then our power clip deals 60 damage. The player's damage type equipment increases by 20 damage. There we go. Crash site. 2 pixel planes took each other out after a fierce battle, leaving unclaimed loot scattered across the ground. Loot through the tiers. Utility knife. Deals 80 damage. When the core deals damage, the core equipment gains speed boost. So it gives speed boost to our core. That is synergizing, but I think this is just better. Because this is just whenever we do damage in general. Rise and Wine, Wubba Bros. The Wubbaboo brothers sleeping in the arena, locked in a never-ending argument over who is the elder and who is the younger. I will win, Wubby. Does this count as a pixel plane? Sob Beanie. I think our pieces just synergize a little bit too well. Ultimate Survivor, Championship 1, Zone 404. Pixel core cartridge, yellowed casing, housing a lifetime of unfading joy. Another exhilarating victory. I knew calling you here was the right choice. I'm on fire. I can shoot down 100 more. Your journey in Pixel Plane Rumble has officially begun. Will you forge your own legend in this pixel arena? I'm looking forward to it. If you want to pilot Pixel Plane and show off your skills, come and find me to sign up for the competition. I can't wait.
Where is my password?
Become a Pixel Plane Master is the next mission objective. To hold on to the last glimmer of humanity, or to resort to any means necessary for victory, survival, or destruction. To soar or to fall. Pixel Plane Rumble is officially kicking off. Alright, let's see what rewards we have to get through here. Champions Cores, Aviation Records, and Ace Squadron. Unlock 2 planes, unlock 4 planes, unlock 6 planes. So there's 6 different planes. Well, 7, I guess. We start off with 1. Clear the Street Showdown. Clear the Amateur Qualifiers, Professional League, and the Ultimate Showdown. Career points. Alright. This shouldn't be too hard. We have 3,500 career points already. Playoffs, and then we have tournament salary, which is just more career points. Alright, Street Showdown. Amateur Qualifiers, all the way to the Ultimate Showdown. Oh, look at our cute little chibi face. Alright. Participate requirement, reach 200 points to participate. Model unlocked. Obtain the Pixel Core cartridge upon the first time clearance. Point rewards, career points obtainable. Pixel Core cartridges won in matches can unlock new models. This time, let's try out unlocking our Detective Friends Pixel Plane first. Fork and Knife combo. Gains 40 shield and deals damage equal to the player's current shield. When other equipment triggers speed boost, this equipment gains 5 shield. It seems like a complicated build already. Use it to join the match knowing yourself as well as your enemy is an important tactic. So we want speed boost and shield. Alrighty, so there's 99 in the zone. The battle royale continues. The fork and knife combo. Gain 40 shield in... So every 10 seconds, we gain 40 shield and deal 40 damage. When other equipment triggers speed boost, this equipment gains 5 shield. We start out with 6 coins. 10 shield. When adjacent equipment generates a shield, increase their shield by 5. That's pretty good. Randomly grant speed boost to one piece of equipment for 1 second. When an adjacent piece of equipment generates shield, this equipment gains speed boost. So I think that's pretty good. And that. So we want to do this and this. When adjacent equipment generates shield, increase their shield by 5. Randomly grant speed boost to one piece of equipment. When the adjacent piece of equipment generates shield, this equipment gains speed boost. And this cares if other equipment triggers speed boost. So this wants to get a speed boost from this. Should we just grab this to have it in the inventory? We could add it later. Ooh, crash site. An ill-fated pixel plane crashed between the tracks. You might be able to find something. Loot through the tiers! Uh-oh. We found an enemy in there. Passionate fan, love, heart, Sparksicle. A Sparks head who got hooked on the game thanks to Sparksy streams, harboring the dream of one day running into Sparksy in-game. In the name of Sparksicle, I'll punish you. Alright, we have shield. Man, having some shield is going to be a very interesting playstyle. Sparksicle, help me. Alright, they're gone. They're donezo. So we've done 215 and 40. Explosive data packet. Glitch speed boost. Causes one enemy equipment to malfunction for 1 second. When the player's other equipment triggers malfunction, this equipment receives a speed boost. Interesting. So that's a different playstyle right there. Let's just use the supply platform here because we have stuff in the background. Maintenance zone. You break into the maintenance area. The wall panels are permeated with the smell of machine oil. They're covered with a dazzling array of parts and tools. Perhaps you can put them to good use. Modify plane chassis. Gain 100 max HP. Pick up equipment. Obtain ones. Let's gain max HP. Retired gamer, Old Leon. His body has aged, but he remains young at heart. The thrill of victory and defeat in Pixel Plane makes his old heart race once more. Young man, which button is for running away? Alright, let's see if our fork and knife combo can still keep carrying us through. Alright, they're hacking us. They're using a malfunction build, it looks like. Five triggers, 4 triggers, 2 triggers. 2 triggers at 150, though. Paint tube uses 4 burn. When the adjacent equipment inflicts burn, equipment gains 1 burn. You're getting a whole bunch of stuff we can't really use. All right. So let's put that here. And then I think we can sell you and sell you because I don't think we need to be doing malfunction building stuff. We have 13 coins. We can definitely buy some good stuff here. That upgrades that. 8 shield every 3 seconds. Grants 20 shield. This equipment's shield is doubled when using an adjacent shield type equipment. This equipment gains... When using an adjacent shield type equipment, this equipment gains a speed boost for 1 second. So I think this can go here. Generate shield, gains a speed boost. So I think we want to do it like this. So this has a shield on each side. This has a shield on each side. And then let's do one refresh because we can. Upgrade. 12 shield every 3 seconds. 20 shield every 6 seconds. Oh, we can do a core level up too. This fierce battle is specifically... Alright, level up the core. Now we get 40 shield. Whenever other equipment gets speed boost, it gets 10 shield. Cloud player Claude. No, just like the AI, I guess. A player on the Pixel Plane Cloud gaming client, often misunderstood due to his username. Watch closely, this is how you fly a Pixel Plane. Will you be able to hurt me? I'm gonna have so much shield. I think the drawback of our main weapon doing damage based on how much shield we have is that if we lose shield, I think we're losing damage. But in a long and drawn-out battle, I feel like we're going to tank it out in the end. Yeah. This is our only offensive weapon, so it's going to be all of our damage. Unless we get something else that does damage that way. Shield Glitch Burn. Grants 10 shield, causes one enemy equipment to malfunction. Uses 4 burn. Can't use that because we don't have burn generation. Obtain 1 piece of level 1 equipment. Interesting. Layered Crisp Armor. Grants 10 shield. 5-second cooldown. It's okay, I guess. When we get an extra slot, we can just shove it there. Enhancement platform, emergency. Select the following equipment to upgrade. Randomly grants speed boost to 1 piece of equipment for 1.5 seconds now. When the adjacent piece of equipment generates a shield, this equipment gets a speed boost for 3 seconds. So we're just going to go all in on our speed. I have a need for speed. The Night Owl, Bragi. Once swore an oath, I'll sleep when I win. Fueled by this thought, one long night after another flew by for them. I'll sleep when I win. Well, you're not sleeping tonight then. Alrighty. We only attack every 10 seconds is the drawback of the build we're doing. But luckily we have so much speed boost that's flying out. Huh. The sun's already up. It's about 11 p.m. over here, for those who are curious. Deadline Slayer. We have another slot. So, 10 shield. Can't use this. I mean, might as well install that there. And then we can sell this. 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, so that's technically better. 3 seconds. So this just activates a little bit more frequently, so it's just better version of this. We have 12 coins. Let's see if we can get something good. Upgrade that again. 40 shield every 6 seconds. When adjacent equipment has a shield increases by 5. And then we have a shield speed boost thingy, the conch horn. Grants 20 shield when adjacent piece of equipment triggers malfunction. Okay, no, we can't use that. Here we go. Magnifying glass. Grants 20 shield when the player's other equipment generates shield. This equipment grants 20 shield. And then we have the beret. Immediately triggers electromagnetic disturbance and all other equipment gain speed boost 1 second. Oh, that's so good. All other equipment gain speed boost for 1 second. When this equipment gains a speed boost for 1 second. What? When using other equipment, this gains a... Interesting. So that gives everything a speed boost every 35 seconds. So 20 shield, player's other equipment generates shield, this gains 20 shield. This is difficult. I don't really know what we should be using. So this is 40 every 6 seconds. And then this is 20 every 6 seconds. But then triggers more every so often. And then this is... gives everything else a 1 second speed boost right off the bat. And then when everything else uses it gets a speed boost. I kind of want to try it. What do I want to take off for it? Okay, sweet. So this is basically 45 every 6 seconds. Okay, so we have another speed boost triggerer. Crash site. Loot through the tears. Shield glitch. Grants 10 shield, causes one enemy equipment to malfunction. Every 6 seconds. Alrighty, tide turning specialist, Buster. An arrogant player with absolute confidence. Oh wait, we fought this person before. This is the person we lost to, right? Yeah, with the level 3 mung bean soda or whatever. Our shield is not doing well. We are a slow and steady. Look at our shield building up. Ugh, got me again. We only got one trigger off this. This one might not be worth it. Credit gun. Randomly grants one piece of other equipment a speed boost for 5 seconds. When we get that last slot, maybe. Yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. Crash site. Fix a plane crash due to overloading outer shell, giving off burnt smell. Move through the tiers, get some burn equipment we can sell. Use this for burn grant. Yeah, that's kind of useless. Mechatron enthusiast, special Phayron. A Pearl X Corp employee who loves toys that require hands-on assembly. Let's have a spectacular duel. Phayron, this was the person that escorted us to the Pearl X Corp tower in 4.1, if I remember correctly, because it's Fe iron, which Fe is the alchemical symbol for iron on the periodic table of elements. See it? Get it? Fe iron? Phayron? Phayron? I don't know. We need those speed boosts to trigger our main weapon. Because we only have one thing that's doing anything at all. Oh, we're taking so much damage. Wishing you a great time. We need that core upgrade. Damage speed boost. Alright. Give me the speed gun. Every 5 seconds randomly give something a 5-second cooldown. And you, we can't even use. So, immediately get rid of you. Immediately get rid of you. We have so much money. Please tell me we have some upgrades in here. Purchase you. Alright, what do we got now? Immediately triggers electromagnetic disturbance, and all other equipment gain speed boost for 2 seconds. When using other equipment, this gets a speed boost for 1 second. So only the first part even gets upgraded. Oh, but it's dropped 10 seconds off of its use. Oh, that's going to be so useful. Grants 20 shield. All shield equipment gets 20 shield. 3 seconds. Storyboard. Is that just better than this? 40. This is 45 every 6 seconds, and this is 20 every 5 seconds. And then this is 12 every 3 seconds. Which is basically 24 every 6 seconds. But it's going to trigger frequently, which is going to give our beret triggers. Shield is doubled when adjacent shield type units. So this is 40 shield every 10 seconds with a speed boost. Let's just refresh. Yes! Finally, we got this. Randomly gets speed boost to one piece of equipment for 2 seconds. When adjacent piece of equipment generates a shield, this equipment gains speed boost for 4 seconds. And then the Conchmorn is still here. Core level up. Ultimate decisive battle weapon, the fork and knife combo. Gain 40 shield. Deal damage equal to the player's shield. When other equipment triggers speed boost, this equipment gains 15 shield. All achievement player. D-Wide Chungus. That's the masked fool, right? It's trying to become a veracity guy. They chase a fully satisfying gaming experience as if pursuing a feast fit for a voracious beast, and are obsessed with collecting every single item and achievement. I thirst for victory. This is the guy that's voiced by Bill Butts, right? Alright. Look at our beret. Our beret is actually triggering at a recent rate now. Failure is a bitter pill to swallow, fool. Only got 3 triggers off of this, and that's enough to kill. Our beret triggered twice, and our gun triggered 5 times. 16 triggers of this guy, though. We're getting all them speed boost triggers. Deal 8 damage. Combo 8 times. I don't know what combo is. We need to start leveling up these sunglasses. Capsule machine? What is this? An old capsule machine stands on the platform. Its knob is covered in rust. No one can guess what's inside the next capsule. Turn the knob. Obtain 2 gold coins. Knock the plane. Spend 5 gold coins. Gain 8 gold coins or 300 max HP. Oh, we didn't get 300 max HP. Headless Mechatron. Iron Bod. A Zanjo Arumaton competing by piloting a head. Such an immersive experience is truly enviable. If I lose, you can have my head. Huh. We need to upgrade these sunglasses. I think that's the only part that we really need. It's the only thing holding us back. Look at all our speed boost triggers. Oh, we need shield. All this talk has to stop somewhere. We almost died there. There's the flat top brush again. $14 remain. Okay, give me the sunglasses. Grants 20 shield when players gain shield. Randomly applies speed boost to 1 shield equipment for 1 second. But what does this do? Okay. When the player gains shield, randomly applies 1 speed boost to 1 shield. Let's grab it. Not sure if we can use it. That's what we wanted. Finally, 40 shield. This equipment shield is doubled. When using adjacent shield type equipment, gains a 1 second speed boost. Which means it's gonna get... Probably want to swap these, right? When adjacent equipment generates a shield... It's every 3 seconds, and then this will... So whenever this thing goes off, it'll give this a speed boost. But then this thing's no longer really doing anything. I guess it's 5 less for this to trigger more often. 10 shield when the player's other equipment generates a shield. This equipment gains 20. And then sell. And sell. Grants 20 shield when the player generates a shield. I think this might be better. This is 40 every 6 seconds. When adjacent equipment generates a shield. And then if we do this one, grants 20 shield when the player gains a shield. Randomly applies speed boost to 1 of shield equipment. It'll trigger more frequently. Because every 6 seconds, 45, but every 4 seconds, 20. And then give a speed boost trigger. I'm just hoping that this is going to work out. Modification. Select the following equipment for modification. We only got one that qualifies. 40 shield. Shields have doubled. I'm using a shield. Speed boost for 1 second. Modification causes malfunction to one piece of enemy equipment for 1 second. That'll be helpful. Maybe disrupt our enemy just a little bit might be what we need as well. Copyright lawyer. Umbrella. Hey, it's Umbrella! We've met him a few times. A lawyer hired to investigate a copyright infringement, rumored to have profound expertise in intellectual property law. Copyright infringement warning. Alright, can they deal with our speed boosts? We have so much shield. We're in the 2000s of shield. So many speed boosts. I object. Paint tube. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff in here that we don't use. We want to keep trying to buy equipment, because we're hunting for the glasses. When the player triggers a speed boost, increase 30 shield for all shield type equipment. What? Interesting. Canned yellow peaches. Upon entering combat, interact the leftmost active equipment at once. Okay. When the player triggers a speed boost, increase 30 shield for all shield type equipment. Interesting. This gives a 5-second speed boost, which is good. But this has potential to be wild. 30 shield. How often are we getting a speed boost? Every 5 seconds, every 25 seconds. Pretty much every 3 seconds. So this will trigger every 3 seconds, basically. Every 5 seconds. For one piece of equipment for 2 seconds. When the adjacent piece of equipment is a shield, this equipment gets a 4-second. One piece of other equipment, a 5-second shield. A 5-second reduction. Still haven't got those last pieces of glasses. Airstrike zone. The fork in the tracks leads to a tunnel echoing and rumbling artillery fire. An air raid zone where risk and opportunity coexist. Pack up and evacuate. Gain 500 points of shield in the next battle. Spend 1 backup HP. Gain 5... No. I'll take free shield. Subculture Club Clean Love. A pro player who constantly hones their skills with immensely pure love and pixel planes. Your victory ends here. Well, this is our final boss. And we're going to start out with 500 shield. So, you're donezo, my boy. We did 1,000 from our first volley. I did my best, but it was all for nothing. The shield game is hilarious because we're just building up a bigger and bigger gun. We're firing like 2 times per battle, and it's enough to kill. Alrighty, we cleared the street showdown. That is the first quarter of the story done. And if it took about an hour to get this far, then that means we're going to be here for about 4 hours. which I frankly don't have time to do. So we'll go through the next section, and that's where we'll end the stream once we finish this next section. Because otherwise, we're going to be sitting here for 4 hours, and I would like to get some sleep tonight. Because it is going to be past midnight by the time we clear this next section. Alrighty, amateur qualifiers. Participation requirement, reach 6,000, yada yada yada. So we can unlock the new plane. Entry prohibited. The Silver Comet, a highly maneuverable aircraft, stunning as a shooting star. Its precise airborne core allows it to easily hack into opponent systems, effortlessly disabling enemy aircraft to secure a victory. So we're going to be doing malfunction equipment. Deal 15 seconds, 100 damage. When other equipment triggers malfunction, this equipment gains 10 damage. When other equipment triggers malfunction, this equipment gains speed boost for 3 seconds. Entry prohibited. Alrighty, our strategy has been laid out for us. We have 6 coins. Right off the bat, we want some glitch equipment. Malfunction. So this is going to get 10 every time. So glitch and speed boost. Cause one enemy equipment to malfunction for 1 second. When a player's other equipment triggers malfunction, this equipment receives a speed boost. And then these two are the same. The subwoofer or the cathode crystal? Let's go with the subwoofer just because it sounds cooler. Actually, we just grab both, and then when we get a new slot, we'll put them on. When other equipment trigger malfunction, this equipment gets a speed reduction. So every 4 seconds and every 10 seconds. Maintenance zone. Break into the maintenance zone area, wall panels permeated smell. Okay. Let's gain the max HP. Max HP might matter, because we don't have any shields this time. Passionate fan, love Sparkle. Hey, it's this character again. Malfunction. Malfunction. Sparks will help you. Alrighty, this is going to be easy. By easy, I mean it's going to be easy to build this. Whether or not it actually works out for me is another question entirely. Explosive data packet. Causes one enemy to malfunction for 1 second. Okay. When a player's other equipment triggers malfunction, this gets a speed boost. Alright, we already have that. So now it's a 2-second malfunction. I don't really have money, so I think we're just going to have to take the gold. Zone shrink alert. A blaring alarm announces the safe zone is about to shrink. Survivors have a limited time to prepare. Charge at full speed. Gain a piece of speed equipment. Gain 200 points of shield. Strengthen defenses. Novice player Lumi. A rookie pixel plane player can feel the purest joy from the simplest of games. Don't underestimate beginner's luck. I got bad news for you. Beginner's luck is a myth. Oh, they're using a subwoofer too. Our damage is so much higher than theirs, though. Their weapon deals 10. Ours deals 140. I'm a noob. Maybe put more damage in your ship. So we only fired twice. For 280. We hacked them 6 times. Damage and speed boost. Deals 10 damage when adjacent... No, that doesn't help us. Well, I guess we'll sell that if we need to. The zone has shrunk. Alrighty. Sell. Let's buy something to fill in that last slot. We can get a glitch upgrade. 2-second hack every 4 seconds. Spring Fist. Causes malfunction to 2 enemy equipment for 1 second. When adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn or generates a shield, this equipment gains speed. Interesting, but I can't use that. Ooh, we want to get that last slot. Causes one enemy to malfunction for 1 second. When the enemy uses equipment, this gains a speed boost. Seven seconds. That's kind of bad, actually. Ideally, we don't want our enemy to ever use equipment. Alrighty. So this has been maxed out. Malfunction 1 equipment for 3 seconds. When the player's other equipment triggers malfunction, this gets a speed boost. 2 equipment malfunction for 1 second now. 1 equipment for 2 seconds. So that's how these two vary. Core level up. What does our core do now? 200 base damage. When other equipment trigger malfunction, it gains 20. And speed boost for 3 seconds still. Review Influencer, Mech Matchmaker. Highly renowned review influencer. This time, he's bringing his eagerly awaiting fans a first-hand review of Pixel Planes. Pixel Plane is god tier. Okay. Pixel Plane tanked. Alright. 2 attacks. And then we just have unnamed survey drone. Why did... Oh, it equipped that because we don't have anything else to put there. Let's gain some gold coins. Crossfire zone. Not far away, 2 pixel planes are put into conflict and a faint spring of gunfire resonates on the tunnel. Do you quietly slip away or do you get a piece of the action? Hide and stay alive. Break up the fight. Well, let's get the max HP. That sounds fun. Muted player, hush hush. It's hard to tell if players never actually say a word or socially awkward or just playing the strong silent crow act. So we just have this random drone here. Uh-oh, they have shields up now. Is my mic peaking? Oh, their mic was just muted. Oh, sorry, their mic is peaking, so they weren't muted. They were just screaming their head off. It's hard to tell how good this playstyle is, because as soon as somebody has like a 3-second equipment, we're screwed. Auto-targeting scope and enemy radar. When the player triggers a malfunction, grant 1 speed boost to any piece of malfunction type equipment. And then let's remove you. And then this is causes 1 enemy equipment to malfunction for 1.5 seconds. When enemy uses equipment, this equipment gains 1 speed boost. And then we can sell you since I don't need you. Alrighty. So now we are all in on glitching. Crash site. 2 pixel planes took each other out after a fierce battle, leaving unclaimed loot scattered across the ground. Loot through the tiers. That's something to sell. Old timer Singafar's back. I bid you farewell. Alright. Empowerment enabled. Causes one enemy equipment to malfunction for 1 second. Reduces the cooldown time of malfunction type equipment adjacent to this equipment by 1 second. That's every 5 seconds. Well, when we get our last slot, we'll arrange around that. Crash site. Glittering golden pixel plane crashed into the ground, its gold-plated shell brimming with ostentatious opulence. A hunch tells you there must be something good inside. One piece of 3-star equipment. And a diffraction disc. We used that in the last run. Hardcore player Chiron. A tireless player whose cumulative playtime record has reached an astonishing tens of thousands of standard hours. Play pixel planes with me forever. He's got 2,000 health. Oh, he's got all 3-star equipment. Let's play pixel planes together in the next life, too. Oh, God. I'm still waiting for us to just run into Ching Shui randomly. Alright, the zone's shrinking. Only 24 players remain. Reduces the cooldown time of adjacent equipment. So what has 7 seconds? So ideally, we put it here, right? Because that reduces this by 1 second, and it reduces this by 1 second. Or alternatively, we could put it between the 4-second, the two 4-second equipment. I think it might be better that way. Let's try it that way. Because this will be... Because that makes this 3 seconds. That makes this 3 seconds. And this itself is 5 seconds. And then we can sell you, and sell you, and sell you, and sell you. Which gives us a lot of money. See if we can get our upgrades. Yes, indeedy. Causes one enemy equipment to malfunction for 3 seconds. And then let's do a refresh. Malfunction for 2 seconds. And the glitch. When a player triggers malfunction, speed boost for 1 piece of malfunction train for 2 seconds. At the start of combat is all enemy equipment to malfunction. This is kind of silly, but I don't think we need it. I'll buy it just to have it, though. Core level up time. Let's max out our core. Don't forget to train your core. All right, now we do 400 damage every 14 seconds, essentially. Possibly less, because every other malfunction is going to reduce us by 3 seconds. And it gets 40 damage for every other malfunction that's triggered. So we're going to hit hard and fast. So before 15 seconds, how many malfunctions do we trigger? This is 1. This is 2. This is 3 and 4. 5. 6. And both of these happen twice. So 7, 8, and 9. So we can get 9 3-second reductions before this goes off once. Technically on paper. Which 9 times 40 is a lot. We are going to hit so hard and so fast. $840 from our first hit, $880 from our second hit, $1120 from the third. It was Chungus again. I didn't even realize that we just fought Chungus again. 4 attacks for 480. So yeah, we did 12 malfunctions, 13, 22, 26, 32. We did 32 malfunctions in the span of that battle. Purchase level 3 equipment. Modification platform. Damage. Select the following equipment to modify. I think that that's pretty good. If I do this one. 20 damage every 4 seconds. This one is somehow better. Two enemy equipment to malfunction, and we start doing chip damage. Our final boss time. Headless Megatron back. Oh, we've already beaten you once. You're going down. 4,000 HP, though. Alright, we've actually... Looks like we've kind of finished this pretty quickly. Paint tube. Final zone. 16 players remain. There's our last subwoofer. Now we hit 3 equipment for 1 second. Randomly cause 1 enemy equipment to function for 999 seconds. Holy shit. That's funny. Kind of want to put that in there for the memes. 20 seconds. Effectively takes something out of the fight. When the player triggers a malfunction, grants 1 speed boost for 2 seconds. This is so funny. I wanna use it, but it's not going to work. We're in zone 5. The player triggers malfunction, grants 1 speed boost to 1 piece of malfunction equipment. We're not gonna need to like 20 seconds. Capsule machine. 2 gold coins, 5 gold coins, max HP? Nope, didn't get it. Hey, it's the Dean Seadrake, the Dean of Graphia Academy, who is boldly charged into the field to apprehend students skipping class. Pixel planes are not allowed. Look at all that red equipment up there. Every malfunction we're doing is like 2 to 3 seconds. Or 1 to 3 seconds, so we are doing so many seconds of delay before we take any damage. And we're pumping out so much damage before then. Anything funny in here? Not really. Modification platform. Burn. Inflicts 2 burn. Magician Sparksy. A champion tier contender and a viral superstar who always prioritizes the most entertaining playstyle for the sake of the views. Put on fantastical performance with Sparksy. Well, you're about to get hacked. So painfully. I still don't exactly know what burn does. And way too harsh also. Ultimate Survivor. I wonder if we're getting Sparksy's playing next and it's going to be all burn themed and then we'll finally learn what burn does. Well, that didn't take an hour like I thought it might, so I guess we can keep going. Alrighty, so I guess we're going to stage 3 now. The Professional League. Can be unlocked. Wish upon a star. Track Magic, an exclusive custom championship skin for the renowned superstar Sparksy, frequently spotted in major live streams and gameplay clips. It boasts a massive popularity in every sense of the word. Wish upon a star uses 8 burn. This equipment and all burn type equipment to the right. Okay, gain 2 burn. When using equipment to the left of this equipment gains speed boost for 2 seconds. Huh. So what does burn do? So anything that we put on its left side will give it a speed boost. So once we have like 2 things to the left of it, it's effectively going to go off constantly. Uses 8 burn. This equipment and all burn type equipment to the right gain 2 burn. When using equipment to the left, this equipment gains speed boost. Uses 6 burn. When the player's other equipment trigger burn, this equipment gains speed boost. Uses 4 burn. When adjacent equipment inflicts burn, this equipment gains 1 burn. Uses 8 burn. When an adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn, this equipment gains 1 speed boost. When adjacent equipment inflicts burn, this equipment gains 1 burn. Uses 8 burn when adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn. And then we have this one. When the player's other equipment triggers burn, this equipment gains speed. So let's remove and put this one here. Okay, maybe this is it. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Let's see if this works. Zone Shrink. Gain 1 piece of speed boost. Gain 200 points of shield. Truant Terror, John, always shows up at the arena during class time. Between his future and pixel planes, he's selected the latter. Studying? Never gonna happen. Well, he managed to dodge Dean Seadrake. Studying really does suit me better. We did so much burn. Damage shield glitch. So I think we only want to put stuff here that if it's shorter than 5 seconds. Eight seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. So we only want to put stuff to the left if it's faster than this already. An ill-fated pixel plane crashed between the tracks. Some gold. Retired gamer old Leon, we fought you before. Is like burn percentage damage? Because I'm just watching their health bar go down and I'm not exactly sure how or why it's working. Oh, we upgraded the paint tube that we don't have equipped. Deals 5 damage, grants 5 shield, causes 1 malfunction. Sure, why not? When adjacent equipment clears front, this gains 1 burn. That's an upgrade. When the player gets triggers burn, gets a speed boost for 1 second. So it went from 6 burn to 8 burn. Burn speed boost uses 3 burn when an adjacent equipment deals damage or triggers malfunction. This gets a speed boost. Uses 3 burn. When adjacent equipment deals damage or triggers malfunction. That's not exactly useful here. Eraser uses 4 burn. All burn type equipment gain 1 burn. And then we have the paint tube again. 8 burn. When other adjacent inflict burn, it gets 1 burn. Grants speed bonus to 1 piece of equipment when adjacent piece of... Yeah, it gets shield. So let's remove, put you down there. So it uses 4 burn. All burn type equipment gets 1 burn. And we want to do it like this. 8 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay. Level up our core. So what does our core do now? Uses 8 burn. This equipment and all other burn type equipment to the right gain 4 burn. When using equipment to the left, this equipment gets a speed boost for 2 seconds. Actually, let's move you over here. Since this gets itself a speed boost, it can trigger more often. Which might trigger more triggers. Yeah, that's at the end because it doesn't matter. This needs adjacent. When adjacent triggers. When an adjacent piece of equipment triggers the burn, this equipment gains 1 speed boost for 1 second. 6 seconds. That has a speed boost. Let's try that. Since this speed boost, it'll trigger more often. So everything with speed boost on one side, everything with burn on the other. So let's try this. And we're going to go beat up Claude again. So we're just going to cause a chain reaction. My plans crashed. I'm actually having to think when I do this one for once. Hey, it's the plaster gaze. One piece of level 1 equipment. Sure. Enhancement platform. Select the fine thing to enhance. Cannot do that. So we can get this. 10 burn. Run to the player things. Gets 1 speed boost. 10 burn. And then that just goes to 6 burn. Let's do this one. Get the pallet up. Night Owl Braggy. Oh no, we've been hacked. Our burn is just nuts, though. How is the sun already up? Look at all this fire. Got so much stuff in our inventory now. Alright, so let's get rid of this nonsense. Upgrade that. Burn speed boost. Uses 5 burns when adjacent equipment deals damage. Malfunction. Nope. Can't use that. Oh, but we can upgrade that again. 12 burn. Deals 20 damage when adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn. This equipment gains a speed boost. That's interesting. Damage and speed boost. So this one is interesting because it deals damage, but adjacent stuff will trigger burn. And it's as fast as this. So it'll go actually be very interesting to see how this works. Old timer Singafar. Because this is just going to cause a bunch of speed boosts to trigger each other. Three enemies to malfunction. That's pretty crazy. Alrighty. Pixel plane crash due to overloading. Burn equipment. B-type bot. Deals 10 damage, uses 4 burn. Interesting. Megatron Enthusiast, Special Pharaon. We've fought them before. Look at the speed boosts trigger each other. I have a need for speed. Just straight up 8 damage. I think we have one more zone shrink after this to get through. Three enemies to malfunction, just 8 damage. 10 damage, 4 burn every 6 seconds. Five seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds. Deals 20 damage. When adjacent stuff triggers burn, it gets less. And then we can sell all of you, since I don't need you. And then we have 21 gold for here. Upgrades, people, upgrades. And then we have just a thing that's Ardent Comic. 10 burn when an enemy uses equipment, inflict 1 burn. Pretty neat. Not really useful. Max upgrade this, though. 40 damage, and now it's going to get a 4-second cooldown. Alrighty. This is cool. Grants speed boost to all burn-type equipment for 2 seconds. When the player's other equipment triggers burn, this equipment gains speed boost. Kinda neat. And now we can max out our core. Which is now 8 burn, and it gives 8 burn to the stuff to the right. The all-rounder shush. We're gonna set him on fire. I'm guessing burn just does 8 damage as it ticks down. I'm guessing that's how it works. Saying as we've basically been doing this for 20 minutes. We have just 2 damage thingies. Just cuz. Supplies airdropped. A supply crate loaded with cutting-edge gear has been deployed. Searching it brings you 1 step closer to victory, but the fight to claim it is often fraught with peril. Spend 1 backup HP to obtain... No. I'll just skip that. Internet addiction doctor. Zhongshan. Hey, Zhongshan! During her brief medical career, she devoted herself to clinical research on treating pixel plane gaming addiction. You really need treatment. It's my favorite NPC. So she's gonna... Oh, she's going all in on damage. We are lighting them up so badly. I need first aid. Bye, Zhongshan. We first meet Zhongshan in a side quest on the Xianzhou Lafu about weird, the Unshackled. Really great character side story. Flat top brush. I think this is just enough to get us through to the end. We just need to upgrade this thingy. Grant speed boost to all burn type equipment for 2 seconds. When player's other equipment triggers burn, this equipment gains speed boost. And then we have Old Pastel, 7 burn at the start of each battle, uses the adjacent burn type equipment. Oh. Interesting. And then this is just 30 burn every 10 seconds. These are crazy. Speed boost to all for 2 seconds. Does that include itself? When the player's other equipment triggers burn, this gets... I think that's actually just better. And we'll sell you and sell you. Uses 10 burn. When an enemy uses equipment burn... I think we can replace this at some point. 7 burn. At the start of each battle uses the adjacent burn type equipment. What were the 2 most powerful ones that I would want? When the adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn. Yeah, I think I want to do that. That sounds fun. I think we can get rid of you now. And now let's start moving everything over to the side. This was our one scaling damage. Seven burn at the start, adjacent burn type equipment. And then you grants speed boost. Equipment to the left. So this is just 8 burn every 6 seconds, but it scales up by 1 when everything else uses burn. When adjacent equipment use burn. We just have better stuff, to be honest. Six seconds. 6 seconds. Yeah, let's just try this setup. For the lulz, I guess. Gaming Sage magic button. The pixel plane follows the tracks to the very end of the tunnel. Just as it seems you've come up empty-handed, a mysterious button on the wall reminds you of a legend. To reward the player's curiosity, the Gaming Sage left behind an Easter egg. You want my treasure? You can have it. Lift everything together in one place. Upgrade all equipment to 3 stars. Max HP increases by 100%. Ooh, Ashvale. Deathless Predator Ashvale. Champion tier contender known for his reckless, life-risking playstyle, he seems to possess an almost inhuman obsession with the prize money. I'm not handing over my prey to anyone. Well, check out my speed boost burn build. got the burn up to like 700. So I was the prey all along. Look at our core equipment at the bottom. This thing's doing so much. $100 shield every 6 seconds. Modification platform shield. Ooh, what do we want to give a shield to? Uses 8 burn. When adjacent equipment inflicts burn, this equipment gains 1 burn. Modification generates a shield equal to 1000% of the burn. And then we do this one. Damage. So this is our number 1 thingy. This is going to trigger the most often, so let's modify this one. Now I feel we are invincible. Just as soon as I say that, a scary opponent has arrived. Passerby contestant, Evanesia, a champion tier contender. She's an elusive competitor who enters the fray purely on a whim. I won't go easy on you, you know. Neither will I. Prepare to burn, Fox Girl. You're pretty good, little raccoon. Ultimate Survivor. All that's left is the championship, I guess. And there's probably going to be an epilogue if I had to guess. We've gotten so many rewards already. Ultimate Showdown. Unlock 4 pixel planes. So there's 2 planes we haven't unlocked yet. Alrighty. Ultimate Showdown. And we can get Evanesia's Crimson Bolt. A custom championship aircraft boasting both style and power, capable of easily handling various school loadouts. Packed full of energy, its gear adds a splash of lively color to the intense aerial combat. Rotating Hourglass deals 20 damage when other equipment triggers burn, malfunction, shield, or speed boost. This equipment gains 5 damage. Interesting. So it is a very flexible build. We can just build whatever. Alrighty. 6 coins. We're gonna grab whatever's here. So this gains damage. We're still primarily a damage build, but we were a damage build that scales with mixing it up with other things. So we just want low cooldown stuff, ideally, or we could just go all in on speed. This is 2-second cooldown? Jeez. Randomly against 1 speed boost, 1 piece of equipment, when adjacent equipment in front of shield gains speed boost. Uses 3 burn. When an adjacent equipment deals damage or triggers malfunction, this gains a speed boost. So that's good. Grants 20 shield. This equipment's shield is doubled. When using an adjacent shield, that's not that great. So let's refresh. See if we can get something good. Ooh, damage shield burn. Deals 5 damage, grants 5 shield, uses 3 burn. Grants 5 shield, causes 1 enemy equipment to malfunction for half a second. When other equipment triggers burn, malfunction, shield, or speed boost. This is 9 seconds, 6 seconds. So whichever one I grab. Whereas this, when adjacent equipment deals damage or triggers malfunction. So this one deals... Interesting. I'm going to toss here. This does more things, which means this will scale it faster. So let's try this. When Jason deals damage or triggers malfunction. And this is actually going to make us somewhat durable. Crash site. You witness a pixel plane crash. One piece of equipment. Grants 10 shield. Okay. Not great. Desire for victory emoji. An imagine condensed from the desire for victory. I will definitely win. It doesn't look very confident. I'm just saying. I'm fading away. Okay. So we need more gold coins. And let's sell that. It's kind of just jank. Crash site. Loot through the tiers. Office worker. KPAI. One day after work, they suddenly remembered that they were once a pixel plane pro. From that moment forward, everything changed. Claim victory outside of the workplace. The failure is really just the norm in life. That 9-second cooldown is kind of sucky. We need to get some speed boost. Well, it's 10 damage, 10 shield, and 4 burn now. Not a lot of people died yet. Let's get some good equipment. 5 damage, 5 burn. Deals 10 damage, grants 10 shield, causes malfunction to one enemy for 1 second. That's something we want. It's also every 9 seconds, though. Triggers damage. It's every 2 seconds this gets a speed boost, which is pretty good. Glitch and speed boost. One enemy equipment. Cause one malfunction to one enemy equipment for 1 second. When an adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn or generates a shield, this equipment gains thing. Alright, so this is burn or shield. Adjacent malfunctions. This gets cooldown. So let's put that there, because that gets burn and shield. That does shield. And then that just does burn and damage. Can I get another buff up? 10 damage from adjacent piece of equipment. Triggers burn. This equipment gets a speed boost. Not really. Shield speed. Grants 10 shield when adjacent equipment triggers. Yada yada. Nah. I think we gotta bank in on our setup that we got here. Leveling up our core sounds great, though. 40 damage. 10 buff. Bot player, passerby A, constantly called bot by teammates. They vow to claim victory and clear their name. I want to be the main character of my own life, too. This weapon's primary weapon scales up pretty quickly, but it's also having a 2-second cooldown on something is ridiculous. It's getting 5 activations. Whenever a player triggers malfunction, grant 1 speed boost to a piece of malfunction equipment. That's not ideal. Causes malfunction. Let's save it. An enhancement platform. Select which one to enhance. 5 burn when adjacent equipment deals damage. Triggers malfunction. This thing gets a speed boost for 1.5 seconds. 1.5 second malfunction. Causes malfunction to 2 equipment for 1 second. When adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn or shield, gains a speed boost for 1.5 seconds. The Spring Fist seems fun. Alright, Dreamless Coffee Barista. Benjamin. An employee at Dreamless Coffee, still pushing sales hard even in the game. Coffee with milk foam. Rich feels at home. This person must love their job just a little bit too much. I love the live feed that we have in the top left. Both cheese and foam with a W. Oh, God. There's so much complicated nonsense going on with this kit that I can't tell if we're doing really good or not. Cruiser speed boost. When using the player's equipment, randomly grants one speed boost of 1 piece of equipment for 1 second. That might just be good, because speed in general is pretty good. Something that we can just throw in. Because when using the player's equipment, is this the player's equipment? Installed equipment 5. So I think we can try it just to try it. When using the player's equipment, randomly grants speed boost to 1 piece of equipment for 1 second. Damage and speed boost. Deals 10 damage when adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn. This equipment gains speed boost. Let's grab that just to have it. Randomly grants speed boost to 1 piece of equipment when adjacent equipment generates shield. This gets 2. And then we can bump the Spring Fist. Alright, let's try some stuff. Adjacent shield, this equipment gets a speed boost. Adjacent triggers burn. Deals 10 damage every 5 seconds when an adjacent piece of equipment deals burn. Speed boost. Adjacent deals damage. Speed boost. This is kind of jank. I might just be collecting stuff to collect it at this point. We're basically here to test out this cruiser. Crash site, golden pixel plane. 20 shield. When the player gains shield, randomly applies speed boost to 1 shield equipment. Old timer Singafars again. So yeah, every 2 seconds this is going to go off. So yeah, this works exactly how I hoped it did. So I think we just found a really nasty combo. Eight triggers. I don't know why it's saying it triggered 0 times. We saw it trigger. Pallet. Burn speed boost. Uses 10 burn when the player's other equipment triggers burn. This equipment gets a speed boost. Well, it's already max leveled, so it's kind of worth keeping around. Ticket booth. The pixel plane glides smoothly into the ticket booth. Players can catch their breath here, stock up on equipment, and modify their ride. Spend 6 coins to level up a piece of equipment. That sounds good. Let's level this up. Because it's going to get itself a speed boost when its adjacent stuff starts damaging. Alright, it's Pharaon again. Occasionally getting shield is really nice because we end up turning their damage into chip damage. Particle gun, deal 8 damage, combo 8 times. Still don't know what combo does. $60 out of 99. We don't have a lot of burn. When adjacent piece of equipment triggers burn, this gets a speed boost. This is every 9 seconds, though. When the player triggers a malfunction, this gets a speed boost. It recommends one of these two. Boosts randomly speed of equipment when adjacent creates a shield. This gets a 2-second speed boost. I mean, there's that. Just going all in on speed, maxing out the core time. Now it's doing 80 damage and gains 20 whenever anything else triggers. Oh, it's the Wubba Brothers. We are doing so much damage so quickly. The two things with 9-second cooldowns, I'm not even sure if they're even going off. The B-type bot. It's really hard to know what equipment to use. Another enhancement platform. Select date to upgrade. What about you? Two-second speed boost on this. When the adjacent piece of equipment generates a shield, this equipment gains. Speed boost of 4 seconds. Let's level up this. Because now we can give a 2-second cooldown to other stuff. Headless Megatron again. Going down. 4,000 HP, though. All this has to stop somewhere. Okay. We're doing good time. Still weird that it says 0 triggers on this. Probably because it doesn't do damage. Then the Ardent Comic. I wonder if we can get a modification on our speed thingy so that it just does damage or something as well. Or if we can get it shield so that it'll trigger this other speed boost thing. Purchase equipment. We have that in our inventory, not that we use it. Grants 20 shield when an adjacent piece of equipment triggers malfunction. This gets speed boost. That's nice. It's a free roll, basically. I don't think we're gonna use this ever. Don't think we're gonna use this ever. Don't think we're gonna use this ever. Charging station. The charging station is installed on the wall of the surface of the tunnel's entrance. Before the area is spawned, there's still a chance of top-tier Pixel Plane's wish power. What? High voltage fast charge, 8 coins, restore 1 backup HP. Now let's just gain max HP. We still have all 3 of our backup HP. Oh, there they are! Player 0, Silver Wolf. Champion tier contender who dominated the entire game from the moment she joined. Can you keep up with my moves? She's gonna hack all of our equipment. I can already see it. I'm glad she doesn't have that stupid thingy on where it's like a 999 doesn't count, we go again. Imagine if she had that piece of equipment that just malfunctioned one of my things by 999 seconds. That's so mean, but it'd be hilarious to do. Function platform damage. So we can add damage to something. When using the player's equipment, modification, when the player triggers speed boost, deal 10 damage. Deal 50 damage. This just doubles its damage. Function, 3 equipment for 1 second when adjacent thing does burn. This gains 2 second speed. One adjacent piece of modification, deal 50 damage. I mean, let's just do that there, because it's funny. I would have liked to gotten a shield modification, though, for this. That would have been great. Or for this, so it was adjacent to that. Old timer, Plane Divine Sage. Oh, it's Divine Sage! This must be our final boss. The creator of the Pixel Planes. Facing him is like facing Pixel Plane itself. Let this old man see the future of Pixel Planes. It's got a big shield. Can we break through? We've broken through. How interesting. And about ace in the air. Championship won. Alright. We've now cleared all the stages. Do we get a cutscene at the end? For Bobo Weekly brings you a special report. The intense clashes are dying down. And this season's Ultimate Showdown is drawing to a close. In this cruel Pixel Plane tournament, who will be the last one standing? Let's hear from our contestants and the audience. Oh, there's Love Sparkskull. I remember you. Sparkskull will always be the champion of my heart, even though she's already been shot down. Whoa, it's Pixel Plane. It flew so far. When we grow up, let's enter the Pixel Plane tournament together, okay? My Crimson Bolt got shot down by a Pixel Plane. Its speed was so fast I didn't even catch its ID. It's you, Baseball Raccoon. In trendy terms, you've totally shot through my heart. Looks like the winner has already been decided. The one who is soaring proudly until the very last moment is Can. Congratulations, Can. Before I draw you a pixel plane, I'd like to ask you one question. As the organizer, I've seen too much deception and trickery. I thought all that there was to pixel plane, but Can, you've forged a path of your own. So what is it that helps you escape danger time and time again, strike down formidable foes, and become the final champion? Synergy. A genius mind, fearless courage, do whatever's fun, just a fluke. Genius mind. Deception only works once. Consistent planning and true long-term strategy. I see, I see. Now it's time for me to keep my promise. This is Can's god-tier pixel plane, the fluffy little genius. Oh my gosh, that's literally me. Can, rumor has it that you're the #1 pixel plane player in Plane Arcadia. Is that true? It is a goal to strive for. Can says that she's the goal for all pixel plane players to strive for. Hey, that's not what I said. After the commotion, the award ceremony comes to a close. This season's matches have come to a close. I just said that. Go check out your very own plane and savor this moment of victory. Your eyes sweep across the former champions' pixel planes one by one. It feels as if these bygone kings have all bowed their noble heads to you. Thrilling scenes from the tournament flash before your eyes once again. Track Magic, Steel Beast, Crimson Bolt, and Silver Comet. That last round didn't count. Did that pixel plane just talk? Gosh, what's that sound? This is your doing, isn't it, Silver Wolf? Haha, a signal hacked in just now. I had a little fun playing with it and got distracted from the controls. That totally doesn't count. Come at me! Bring it on, that's exactly what I had in mind. I reviewed the replay and I've already come up with 100 brand new builds to counter your playstyle. My playstyle is synergy. It's kind of hard to counter that. This time we settle the score. Wonderful, wonderful! I hosted the Pixel Planes Rumbles just to see blood-pumping action like this. Can, the playoffs are about to kick off. You're welcome to join any time. I bet Fluffy Little Genius is also raring to go. After all, Pixel Plane's fate is to soar through the skies. I'm really glad that we helped this old man out in the past. That was the end of Pixel Plane Rumble. Pixel Plane Rumble Epilogue time. You're here, Can. The Pixel Plane Rumble playoffs are about to kick off, and plenty of the top players are raring to go, eager to test their mettle against the newly crowned champion. Ready to take on a new challenge for your old partner? Now they are the challengers. I'm guessing it's like an endless mode. So we're going to go start doing the playoffs. So what does our base plane do? I'm not even sure yet. Alright, so we can get playoffs. Actually, did we unlock all 6 planes? We did. A squadron. So playoffs. Fluffy Little Genius, the custom plane of the newly crowned champion, Can, featuring opening equipment slots. It holds infinite possibilities and will continue to write a legend of the pixel planes alongside you. Elite controller. Mix and match equipment. Use all equipment. Oh! Every 8 seconds it just uses all equipment. Oh, that's so cool. Alrighty. 7 zones. So we can do damage, glitch, burn. 5 damage. Causes the one enemy equipment to malfunction for 5 seconds, uses 3 burn. This is every 8 seconds, so this being slower means it'll trigger more often. Uses 4 burn. When adjacent equipment inflicts burn, this equipment gains 1 burn. So let's actually just refresh again. Grants 20 shield. This shield is doubled. When adjacent shield type equipment, yada yada yada. Causes malfunction to one enemy equipment for 1 second. When adjacent equipment triggers burn or generates a shield, this gets a speed boost. There we go. Zone shrink alert. Blaring alarm announces a safe zone is about to shrink. Survivors still have limited time to prepare. Charge in at full speed. Obtain 1 speed boost equipment. Grants 20 shield. This... That's not a speed boost equipment. It's a shield boost equipment. Alright, desire for victory emote. We only have 2 offensive weapons. We only have 1 offensive weapon. So our... This is going to be a weird and wacky build. Until we can get better damaging equipment. Our main equipment is not all that good. I'm curious what it's going to do when it upgrades. Is it just going to be faster? When we get our core upgrade, I mean. Grants 20 shield. This shield is doubled. Let's just stockpile money for now. Crash site. Give me something good. Alright, piece of equipment. Burn shield. Uses 3 burn. Grants 5 shield. That's pretty good. That's going to go in our next slot when we get it. Novice player Lumi. This is going to be a long, drawn-out stalemate. Wow, we almost lost there. Because the zone started closing in. 41 health. Ooh, the glass marble. Deals 10 damage. Foundation piece deals its burn. This equipment gains a speed boost. Please give me the unlocks. Yes. Okay. Six seconds, 5 seconds. On an adjacent shield type equipment, it gain 1 speed boost. An adjacent piece of burn equipment triggers gain speed boost. I mean, we got some money. When other equipment gains damage, this equipment also gains damage. We don't have anything scaling. We need something that scales. Gains 10 shield, causes 1 enemy to malfunction. Uses more burn. Randomly gets speed boost 1 piece of equipment. When adjacent things generate shield. This gains thing. Grants 10 shield, causes 1 malfunction 1 second. Grants 10 shield when equipment generates. Yeah, we need something that scales. Core level up. What do we get when our core level's up? 2 seconds less. That's good. Player the pixel playing. It's Claude. Alright, we're gonna go beat Claude. Yeah, our build is so jank. My plane crashed. We are basically winning barely. Grants 10 shield. Causes one enemy equipment to malfunction. Uses 4 burn. Deal 30 damage to players. Damage type equipment. Deals 30 damage. The player's damage type equipment is increased by 10. That's scaling, so we want that. Three damage adjacent deals damage, malfunction, speed boost. Okay. Deals 10 damage. 5 shield. Deals 5 damage, 1 enemy malfunction, 3 burn. That's every 9 seconds. I think we gotta remove this. Just put this in. We just need the damage. Enhancement platform. That is our win con now. Muted player hush hush. My mic peaking. No, it is not. Alright. Now we have a respectable build. Glitch speed boost, cause one enemy malfunction for 2 seconds. When the other player's equipment triggers malfunction, this speed boosts up. I mean, could be good. We can actually play with a lot of interesting stuff like this. Cause one enemy malfunction when other players' equipment triggers malfunction. When the player's other equipment triggers malfunction, this equipment receives speed boost. And now we can put this back. So we can start malfunctioning their stuff. Very rapidly. Let's just grab gold. Capsule machine. Hold capsule machine. Turn the knob, get 2 gold coins. Knock off the plane. The max health is appreciated. Old timer Singafar. Alright, there we go. Just having damage that scales is so nice. The little bits of shield is nice as well. This is going to be a little bit busted once we have the upgrade of our core. Just being able to have all our stuff trigger every 4 seconds. Compressed file. Deals 20 damage, grants 20 shield, grants 5 burn, which can kind of replace this, I guess. Because this one's a shield adjacent. Three burn, 5 shield. 9 seconds, 6 seconds. so inventory, let's remove that. Put that in. 20 damage, 20 shield, 5 burn. So whenever burn and shield triggers, this gets a reduction. It's going to start hacking like crazy. And then we want to find a replacement for this. 3 burn, 5 shield. We want something with shield. That doesn't require an adjacent shield. That also burns. So we want something with burn and shield. Grants 10 shield, 1 enemy function, 4 burn. So let's remove. And let's start putting you there. Because this is just going to go every 6 seconds. So it kind of doesn't matter anymore. This is shield, burn, malfunction. And then this burn gives us that. We want to put a burn in this spot here. Or we can upgrade this at some point to give it burn. That'd be optimal. Nope. Didn't get what we wanted. Crash site. Give me something good. 1 piece of 2-star shield equipment. Well, that's nice. So now we get 20 shield. Rampage brothers Bruce Furley and Tiger Furley. The ferocious brothers took the competition by storm, and their flawless synergy is the envy of everyone. Lane cutter. All right. Fire all weapons. We'll never accept defeat. I love the Furley brothers. They're such a weird meme. This malfunction thing is so underrated. Pallet uses 10 burn when others equipment triggers burn. This gets a speed boost. That might be the burn equipment we wanted. So we want to move you over, put a burn in this slot. So this is a max burn. 10 burn every 8 seconds. When other stuff burns, it gets a speed boost. So that's probably our optimal. This is probably our optimal setup. Core level up. Oh boy, here we go. Is it gonna go to 4 seconds? It does. It's so broken. The all achievement player Dwight Chungus. The Veracity Fool. This is just chaos. As long as we get one scaling weapon, this gets broken. Failure is a bitter pill to swallow, fool. Four frequency. 7 off of this, though. We can attack him on all fronts. Don't need. Five damage. This is just worse. This is just not needed. This is just not needed. Randomly causes one enemy code. Actually, hang on. Because of this, this is kind of busted. Deals 10 damage when adjacent piece of bone just versus speed boost. We don't need this anymore. I forgot about this one. The marshmallow engine. Gain 500 shield at the start of combat. Each combat. And at the same time, deal damage equal to 20% of the enemy's max HP. Stake shield. Ticket booth. Spend 6 coin to level up equipment. We only have one option here. So it's 20 damage now. And a 3-second speed boost. Flighty Flake, Hoot Hoot King. A powerhouse, but constantly shows up late. Forfeits or no shows over the most baffling little things. Whoever dares harm my wings, I shall destroy their paradise. I don't know who this is. Alright, let's see if we can hack one thing. Alright. Every triggering of hacking is going to shut them down permanently. Flaked. We got this thing triggered 4 times. We shut down 4 equipments for 10 minutes. 300 seconds. That's 15 minutes practically. 300 seconds is 5 minutes, by the way. So 999 seconds is 16 minutes roughly. So much hacking. So we just don't have to worry about basically 4 pieces of equipment on our opponent's team. Charging station. More max HP, please. Copyright lawyer umbrella. Alright, here comes hack number 1. Hack number 2. We are just being a bully here. I object. That is so mean. Particle gun. Deal 8 damage 8 times. So that's what combo means. I just realized it. So this is 64 damage every 8 seconds. Pretty good stuff. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Dangerous transaction. An evenly matched opponent evenly matched opponent proposes a truce and is willing to pay you the appropriate price. But in this game of deception, who can guarantee no one will shoot you back? Agree to that deal. Restore 1 HP backup. Keep firing. Spend 1 backup HP to increase back. Whoa. Keep firing. I don't need it. 9,000. Subculture Club The Love. A pro player who constantly hones their skills, harboring a unique passion for pixel planes. This might be my only chance. Alright. Hacking. Hacking to the gate, baby. Basically, if this battle lasts 20 seconds, it's over. We're untouchable after 20 seconds. Because it'll have fired 6 times. Six times. all 6 weapons delayed by 999 seconds. You effectively have 12 seconds to kill us. And after 8 seconds, I've taken out like a third of their damage capability. We are just overpowered and busted. Excuse me? Shark figure. Deals 9,999 damage. What? So, we win? An enhancement platform. Not that it matters. I don't even need this anymore, huh? Grants 20 shield, 1 enemy equipment to malfunction for 1.5 seconds, 5 burn. Whoa. Excuse me? What are you doing here? Cleaner. Kindness alt. Excuse me? The fluffy enthusiast makes a grand entrance, bringing along a handmade model of a winged equine creature, Scrub-a-dub-dub. Ah, I see. It's a different type of cleaner. I'm still a little concerned. I'm gonna send this to my buddy. I am not entirely sure what I should even be using for the thumbnail for this, now that I think about it. Okay. Kindness, I guess. This is Kindness's alt account, I guess? Annoying nameless. Maybe that is just Kindness. Who knows? I think... yeah. I think we just win. Closed loop circuit. When the player deals damage, grants speed boost. Sell you. Modification platform shield. $100 shield. Who is this? Genius Society Junior Screw Loop. Claims to be the prince of planet Screw Loop, but sounds like he has a bit of an accent. This is a genius level pixel plane battle of wits. We did get to see Screwloom's spaceship in Amphorius, now that I think about it. And that is exactly what it was. The fact that that doesn't one-shot anymore is hilarious. Geniuses are born for solitude. We got to... They lasted longer than 4 seconds. We gotta give them credit for that. Are we in the final zone? Zone 7. Sell. sell, and sell. Anything we want in here? We're just kind of scrolling to see if there's anything busted in here. 500 shield at the start of each combat at the same time deals damage equal to 20% of the enemy's max HP. Sure. Enhancement platform. Yay. And then we swap that for this. At the beginning. This is so silly. So we're automatically going to delete 20% of their HP and give ourselves a shield. Then we're going to nuke them and turn them off. Deathless Predator Ashvale. Wow, he hung in there by turning off our weapon. The oil pistol. And burn at the start of each battle uses the adjacent burn type equipment. Anything funky in here? Crash site. 1 piece of 3-star equipment, 40 damage. It's the Deadline Slayer. Hey, old-timer Divine Sage. So is the Divine Sage always going to be the final boss? Just 10k. He has 20k health. Ace of all models. 25k. Well, that was fun. We didn't actually run into Silverwolf in there. That was the Pixel Plane Rumble Epilogue. Well, we pretty much cleaned house there. And it took less than 3 hours to do so. So many achievements. Ultimate Decisive Battle Weapon. Covenant Beneath the Azure. Ace in the Air. Graduation Set. Ace of all models. Well, this has been a fun little event. So, as we transition into the outro here, I realize that it is 1 a.m., and it means that the daily reset has happened at this point, I think. Otherwise, I'm not sure where I got another message here. Oh, somebody's messaged me personally. Okay, that's a separate issue. Okay, moving into the outro. Just again, once again, to remind everybody, I do have a Discord, Sheets and Sodor. You can message me there, as long as you're not DMing me personally. It's where I let people know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it, as well as any announcements related to the channel. And just again, as we mentioned at the start of the stream, announcements for the channel that I will mention now. There is going to be a live stream right when Sandroni's character trailer drops. We're going to do a live stream look through of all the Luna character trailers, because I haven't reacted to pretty much any of them. I think I reacted to just Farca's, so I would like to see what the rest of them look like. So, look forward to that if you want to. As for other content in the pipeline, we're going to do some Lost Branch of Legend, we're going to do some Cartalpi Fold Quest, and other small projects like that. We're pretty much caught up on all Hoyo content at this point, so going to take a little bit of a break from Hoyo. I want to get back into Shadowverse. I know there's a new update coming soon, and I'm behind on a set, so I'm probably not going to be doing any ladder grinding anytime soon. But if there's any new story content and whatnot, we can do that. I know they've added the whole sets as like a light novel feature, so maybe if you want me to, I can do a read through of one of those. And also, there's some new visual novels that I'm taking a nice look at. Like, I had some thoughts about maybe picking up Anonymous Code and playing that on stream, in case anyone's interested in that. If they're big fans of the science adventure series like I am, maybe that's something that people would be interested in. But, until next time, I will see you all soon. The next stream will probably be on a Thursday night, because I'm going to be working night shift the next couple days. So, stay safe everyone. I will see you all when I see you.